Hello everyone. My name is Tracy Newman from the Navigators Tarot on Instagram and Facebook. You can find me. You can also find me on YouTube as Sleepy Wisdom and my website, which is sleepywisdom.com. So we are going to get started on the general energy report for the week. It's I went to bed last night expecting to sleep really well, but my body was pretty much vibrating all night. And after the illnesses that I've had in the last few weeks, I feel like we're going through an amazingly huge transformational time and a lot of upgrades, especially physically. So there's a lot happening at the moment, and I had the distinct impression when I woke up at about 3 in the morning that there was something big that was building up, an energy that was building. So I'm not really sure exactly in what way that is going to manifest for any of us, but I felt like it was a collective energy that was building up. We'll have a look at the energies for this week. Okay. There's a lot of emotional energy that is here at the moment within all of us and on the planet at the moment. A lot of us are very, very tuned into the changing energies that are going on within us, and it's becoming quite prevalent that we are moving away from those darker energies that have kept us bound to the 3D matrix world, and actually coming out into, because what I see with all of these cards here, the gold, there's a lot of gold on these cards. You see here around those cards. But a lot of them, that gold, and that is really standing out to me. Also too, a lot of, so there's a lot of gold that is coming up for a lot of us. A lot of angelic help, I think, is being manifested as well. There seems to be quite a few of us that are needing the help of the angels, but also I would also say that, oh no, this is collective. Sorry, no, this is not. I thought it was for all of us, but this is actually not. This is to do with the planet and everything that is going on right now. There's a lot of turmoil at the moment on the planet. There is still, even though a lot of the factions the darker factions have been removed and taken out, there is like there was a lot going on underneath the ground. There was a lot going on cosmologically and esoterically on every level, because you see, we're going through such a massive shift that this is not just about the 3D matrix world that we live in. It is also got to do with the many realms that are all kind of in this multiversal world. So it's kind of like every single realm that is within the possibilities of understanding and not understanding is going through a massive transformation at this time. And so there is a lot of angelic help. I just see angels everywhere. Teams of angels. There are like literally so many angels. There are like literally thousands upon thousands of angels. And as they're watching, it's like these are the absolute end times that we're going through. And I feel like there's a rumbling of darkness that is really building now on the planet, on the Earth's surface. And so this now is where the crux of it is occurring in this 3D matrix world. Planetary-wise, it is now happening here upon the Earth's structure. And so at the moment, it would appear that there is like these storm clouds brewing Okay, I'm also getting watch the water. So for the next few months, it's going to get there's going to be quite a lot of turmoil, a lot of earth changes. So this is not just about removing the darkness from the earth's surface. This is about cleansing the earth from the darkness that has actually infiltrated every system upon this earth surface, in every system. It's not just underneath the earth, underneath underneath the ocean, cosmologically. This is now, the end times are happening here right now on this earth's surface, and that is what is going on at the moment. It's like this huge nuclear bomb of light that is going to come through onto the planet. That's how I see it. So there's a lot of dark turmoil in this, like I just see lots of storm clouds, but very dark and ominous looking storm clouds. And that's also too energetically what appears to be going on the earth phase, on the earth plane right now. But because we are transforming that darkness into light from within ourselves, it is now having a reverberating effect on the world around us. So that is now going to start to come to, the light is going to start to really hit the planet. And when that happens, it is going to cause this explosion of light, information, love, whatever it is, that explosion that will just manifest on this planet and affect absolutely everything. So, not just us energetically as humans on this earth plane, but absolutely every single living structure upon this earth plane, if that makes sense. We are for some rough weather. Now, a lot of people have talked about HAARP and about the fact that our weather is manipulated. Although I do believe that a lot of that is true, a lot too will have to do with natural occurring events that are here literally to cleanse the earth plane. And that's what I see. The angels are there to help and protect. Call them in whenever you need them, whenever you feel unstable or a little rocky in your own life and energetically, call the angels in. They will be there to help and to protect. That's what they are there for. There are literally hordes of them. Like literally I can see the whole sky full of angels. These are the end times that we are living in. And so the energies are such that we now, it's transform or die, pretty much. That's what I'm getting from those cards. Now, I will also have a look at the Gilded Reverie Lenormand deck. Managed to somehow patch up these glasses, but I am going tomorrow to get my eyes tested and get some new glasses because these are literally falling apart. Like they're literally just being held together by, I don't even know, air, faith alone. Anyway, I'll have a look at the Lenormand and see what they've also got to say about the energies that are here on the earth plane at this time and within each and every single one of us. So yeah, if you start to feel a lot of vibrations and a little bit unstable in your the energies within yourself, it will be because your human vessel is going through a massive amount of change that is needed to be able to go into these new earth energies. So we have number one. I will have to read what these are because these are quite different. These are Lenormand cards. They're not like tarot, and I find them a little difficult to read. These are some of the spreads, though. When you do the spreads, they're quite amazing. Yeah, we'll see what's going on there. So, oh, interesting. Oh, interesting. So this also has to do with the masculine energies, which has to do with the patriarchal system that is on the earth at this point in time. They're going through a massive transformation right now, a lot of the masculines. And also too, we'll go to the number one there, which is about, so this is about literally changes that are going on. So this is also, so we have the reader here, the rider, sorry, not the reader, the rider. So she comes in bringing news and messages, and the messages are pretty much that. Let's pull some more cards. There's also a man sitting here. This is about love. This is also about a gift. So we'll see what that has to say. Okay, right. So this is about a gift that is coming in. So what I'm actually getting from this for the New Earth energies and everything that is going on, everything that we are going through right now is for our growth as a species upon this earth plane. And so a lot of the inner work that is being done, and also too on the earth plane, the changes that we're going through, the transformations that we're going through. So reap what you sow. So we're coming into that reaping stage now. It's like this is where we're at, but what it's actually going to do is going to propel us forward into these new earth energies that are just going to be so amazing. But at the moment, we are still going through that massive transformational stage, and a lot has to be cleansed, a lot has to be, so what, okay, so that's what I'm getting to. So what you reap, you sow. So for a lot of the darker factions that have been on this earth place, that have earth plane, that have have controlled the earth for a millennia, are now coming. The light has come in. They are now going to reap what they have sown, and our gift. The gift to humanity is literally that these entities, whether off planet, on planet, there's so many of them, they've infiltrated every system, they are now going to go through a huge judgment process, and a literal physical judgment process. There will be a lot of things that are manifesting on the earth plane that we are not quite understanding, but I think at the moment it is requiring us to have faith, because this, whatever darkness that we're seeing at the moment, or perceived darkness that we are seeing at the moment, that is perceived as not good for humanity, is literally not the case. We are being shown an illusion that is not what is really going on. And the reason why that is because this is literally a world war that we are in. This is a literal world war, and it is being fought with spiritually. It's being fought on a spiritual level, on an emotional level, and on a psychological level. It's a psychological war that we're going through. And so right now, those entities that have perpetrated these sins against us and themselves are now being called into judgment, but not yet on a spiritual level. That karma will balance itself out at some stage, but that is not for any of us to really look into. But a lot of those on the physical plane who are living in physical lives upon this earth plane that have perpetrated these crimes against humanity are now going to be, they are reaping what they've sown. And so we just have to wait until the light forces that are working here on the planet, in the form of people that, like, some people call them the white hats, some people call them a military, whatever. This is what is occurring right now. So there are a lot of these people are now reaping what they've sown, and that is definitely, that's what's coming out. And it has been but this will be a gift to humanity. This reaping what they have sown now, this also too can also be looked at as the work that a lot of us have done on a spiritual level and on an inner level to transform these darker energies within ourselves, is now having and calling ourselves into judgment, is now also having a reverberating effect on the outer world. And as we've become very honest and clear and truthful with ourselves on every level, now that will start to manifest in our outer world, and that is exactly what is going to occur. So yes, also too, so look within and see where you have also reaped what you've sown, either for good or for evil. It does not really matter. You actually then have to hold yourself in judgment and hold yourself in balance and karmic balance. So that is what is occurring on the earth plane right now as well. So on that energetic level, it is huge. We are going through such an amazing transformation. Yeah, and it's going to feel quite odd and a little bit discombobulated for a little while. But that's okay. So yeah, be prepared for earth changes as we're going into these next few months. There probably will be quite a few earthquakes, quite a few you know, within ourselves and also on the earth plane, because as we feel the vibration but in ourselves, we also too will start to see that on manifest on a earthly level, as within so without. So yeah, so they're the energies for this week. So it's going to be an amazing few months because I'm already seeing it and feeling it in the cards. It's amazing. Okay, so anyway, that's it for this week, and I'll see you again next week.